Isn't today a great day for a new beginning? When your bank says no, Champion says yes.
Welcome back to our coverage of the 55th Annual Columbus Day Parade as we look at yet another contingent marching up Fifth Avenue. This is the German-American Steuben Parade contingent. I told you this was an ecumenical parade. Of course, the Irish who were represented earlier and the Germans were waves of immigrants that came to this country and climbed up the socioeconomic ladder themselves, and just as the Italians did when they came, starting generally, as I said earlier, working hard with their hands and making certain that their families were able to get educations and advance up the socioeconomic ladder in America. When I came here to NBC 25 years ago now, we had a fellow who used to shine shoes in the building. His name was Giuseppe, and he was in his 70s. He went from office to office shining shoes, and when he retired, not long after I got here, the president of NBC, who was then Grant Tinker, had a retirement party for Giuseppe in the presidential offices at NBC. We all went upstairs to say goodbye to we called him Joe, actually, say goodbye to Joe. And Joe was, for the first time, in a suit. He was a diminutive man. He was maybe 5'4", but he was standing there, suit and tie, at his retirement party, surrounded by his grown children, all of whom were college-educated professionals, and his grandchildren. And I remember looking at Joe, realizing he was the tallest man in the room, that he had, with that little shoe shine box, had accomplished such a magnificent thing in this country. He had put all of his kids through college. They were prosperous. His grandchildren were faring quite well. But this man was the paterfamilias of a grand Italian family, and he'd done it all. And just think proudly.
About the confidence and the contentment that he must have had in his heart as a result of that.
He was a very proud man, and worked hard all his life. We have a band striking up right behind us right now. Why don't we listen for a minute?
The fanfara di Bersaglieri.
Marches up the avenue. I like their hats as well as the music. Those feathered bonnets, chapeaus are quite nice.
Nice costume.
Ralph Penn's is standing by up at 68th Street. Ralph?
Yeah, if I can do this, I'm going to try to stop the chairman of the parade. You can see him in the background, the hardest working man.